Hello, I'm Sketchy Duval, and today I wanted to try something new. So, I want to trust myself. That's really something I'm trying to work on this year. So, a way that I'm going to do that is through my art, because I really trust myself in my art, I think, the most out of any aspect in my life. And I think I can use my art to really give myself a lot of confidence in other aspects of my life as well. You know, I'll talk about it a little more as I get into this. So what I want to do today is I have a random word generator pulled up. It can give me like words and questions and phrases and stuff. And I want to use those questions and phrases to draw the first thing that comes to mind when I read the thing. I won't give myself the chance to overthink it. It's just whatever my first instinct, my first thought, my gut reaction is, I will draw something based on that. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so I think I'm going to draw this way, and whatever comes to mind, we're going with it. So the first one that came up is art museum. Okay. So why am I doing this? I'm doing this because I trust myself in my art more than any other situation in my life. However, I've noticed that I don't even trust my art sometimes. I overthink it, and I kind of think myself into a hole, or I think myself out of things. And I don't think that's necessary. And I want to get over it. I tend to not give my first thought any credit. So whatever my first thought is, I tend to just disregard it as like I haven't given it enough thought, or it's not intentional enough. It's not good enough because I haven't thought about it enough. So I get rid of it, and then I try to think of something new, and I try to go deeper and deeper and deeper until I finally feel like I've struck a chord within myself, which really is just a goalpost that I'm constantly moving for myself. It takes a long time for me to get to that point, and it's exhausting. So it's counterproductive, and sometimes it's not even fun. I don't know, it's like a thing of, if I haven't suffered enough for what I'm making, then it's not worth anything. But I don't understand that, because I'm not someone who likes to suffer, but maybe secretly I do. I think that I would like things to be easy, but based on previous experience with myself, I don't know how true that is. Also, I think since my art is like the most important thing to me, and like the place that I trust myself the most, it puts so much pressure on anything that I make. So I want everything to be like 100% representative of me. And it has to be perfect, and it has to be some new idea. Something about it has to be new and surprise me in some way. Maybe it's good to have like a high standard for myself like that in some ways. But I think sometimes I run the risk of going beyond just a high standard, going into like debilitating perfectionism. So I heard the phrase art museum, and this is what I've come up with. Okay. There is my art museum piece. Okay. Let's go to the next thing. Ooh, porcelain. Ooh, okay. Porcelain. Okay. Let me not think too much. Porcelain. Okay. So I'm really hoping that I can surprise myself with this exercise that I'm doing right now, and come up with some things that I really like, or at least something that I really like, to show myself that there is worth in my first idea. You know? I'm trying to train myself into trusting myself. Is that how it works? I don't know. But I think it can work, probably. So, also, I just wanted to draw. I think there's a thing of like, when you have something that you really cherish or appreciate about yourself, it can kind of become your Achilles heel, maybe, like something that was always your strength. You become very protective of it, so you become very anxious about it, and then it starts to kind of eat away at you negatively in a way. Not that I feel negative about art, but it's like sometimes I'm really worried about losing my artistic sense or my artistic ability or something. It's like I don't trust that it is absolutely a part of myself, I guess. So that's why I'm so critical of it, because I want to make sure that I am like digging deep into the deepest like artistic recesses of my soul and pulling from there. But I think that's actually just training me to lose my artistic sense, you know? Because it's telling myself, like, no, you actually don't have it. And you have to search really hard to find it. And it used to be easy, and now it's not, so what's wrong? But maybe it can still just be easy if I just, like, trust that it is, you know? So that is what I'm doing here. It's kind of like I'm doing free association drawing, like free picture association or something. Okay. There is my porcelain picture. So far we have art museum and porcelain, and they're working really well together. I wasn't planning on this being like a scene. Oh no. But yeah, maybe it can work like that. Ooh, okay, next I got glass blowing. Okay. Glass blowing. Okay. I'm just trying to go with the first picture that popped in my mind. I'm not even worrying about how much it absolutely relates to the prompt. It's just whatever was conjured up within my spirit. That's what we're going with. There's my glass blowing girl. She was more difficult to draw. I think, one, I don't know anything about glass blowing, so it was a very free association type thing. Two, I can tell I'm getting tired because it's like 1 in the morning. But I want to draw maybe one more right here. Yeah, let's see. Okay, I changed the category and it gave me the word diamond. And my first thought with that is to draw the plumb bob from The Sims. So that's what we're doing. So I think it gives us some necessary context to the scene. These two characters are actually Sims, and they're visiting an art museum. Sure, why not? I love playing The Sims. I grew up playing The Sims. I think I got my first Sims game when I was like 8 years old or something like that. It was The Sims 2 for the PlayStation 2. And I immediately became obsessed. And then I got The Sims 2 Pets. I think I got The Sims 2 Apartment Life. I got Sims 2 Castaway. And then I got The Sims computer games. So I had Sims 2 Double Deluxe. And then I had Sims the Herbs, Sims 1, Sims Busting Out, I think I had even, for the PS2. And then I had Sims 3 for the Xbox, or no, Sims 3 for the Wii, I think. And then, of course, Sims 4 on the computer. So I have been an active simmer for a long time in my life. So they are some little Sims visiting the art museum. So with that, I think I'm good for today. So here they are. I think it ended up being a cute little drawing. And that's all it needed to be. I didn't need to give it so much thought. I didn't need to give it a deep meaning from my deep, dark soul. Just let it be whatever springs to mind. So this was actually fun. And I think I should do more of this in the future just to really build the muscle. Well, if you enjoyed seeing this and you'd like to see more of my art, then of course you can find that here on YouTube or on Instagram at SketchyDuval. So I hope to see you sometime. Yeah, thank you so much for supporting my art. It really, really means everything to me to be able to make art and express it. So I really appreciate it a lot. And yeah, thank you. Thank you for being here and for watching and for listening. And until next time, goodbye.